We live in an age of noise, of constant connection, endless updates, and silent despair. Underneath all the scrolling, the hustle, the productivity, there's something else, a quiet ache, the sense that something is wrong, that we're drifting, that the world is broken, and we don't know how to fix it. But what if this feeling isn't new? What if one man saw it coming more than 100 years ago? His name was Friedrich Nietzsche, a philosopher, a madman, a prophet of pain, and he gave us a rule, one rule, that just might save us. By the late 1800s, Europe was changing. Religion was fading. The Industrial Revolution had reshaped everything. And science, for all its brilliance, had killed God. Not with malice, but with reason. With microscopes and telescopes. With Darwin and data. Nietzsche didn't cheer this on. He warned us. God is dead, and we have killed him. But what did he mean? He wasn't speaking about a literal deity. He meant something deeper. That the stories that once gave our lives purpose were dissolving. Without shared beliefs, without spiritual roots, humanity was becoming unmoored, lost, and into that vacuum would rush something terrifying, meaninglessness. But Nietzsche wasn't just a thinker. He was a sufferer. He lived with brutal migraines, debilitating stomach problems, fainting spells. He was rejected by academia, mocked by peers, unloved in romance. In his mid-30s, he left teaching for good. He wandered Europe, alone, renting tiny rooms, writing by candlelight. And yet, in the midst of all this suffering, he kept creating. He wrote Thus Spoke Zarathustra, The Gay Science, Beyond Good and Evil, books filled with rage, brilliance, beauty, because he believed that pain was not a curse. It was a forge, and what you do with your suffering is what defines you. In the center of all his work lies one sentence, a sentence that has echoed through history. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. It's simple, but devastating. Nietzsche understood something most modern self-help skips over. That life will not get easier. The world will not get kinder. But you can get stronger. And that strength doesn't come from comfort, or affirmation, or likes. It comes from purpose, from knowing your why. Because once you know what you're living for, you can survive almost anything. You might think we're past Nietzsche's world. We've got technology, medicine, rights, freedom, abundance. But ask yourself, why are depression and anxiety higher than ever? Why do so many feel empty, even when everything is available at their fingertips? Because comfort isn't meaning. Dopamine isn't purpose. We've become spectators of our own lives, endlessly watching, never becoming. Nietzsche predicted this. When meaning disappears, nihilism steps in, a belief that nothing matters, that life is absurd, that all values are arbitrary. And nihilism doesn't always look dark. Sometimes it looks like constant distraction, like scrolling, like chasing goals you didn't choose. That's the modern how. So what's your why? Nietzsche didn't give easy answers. He didn't say follow your passion or do what you love. He said, become who you are. But how do you become who you are if you don't even know who that is? First, turn down the noise. Get alone. Get uncomfortable. Face your reflection. Nietzsche believed we each carry within us a deep will, a force that drives us to become something greater. He called it the will to power, not domination over others, but mastery over yourself. The power to choose your struggle. The power to say, this is the pain I'm willing to endure because it's mine. Ask yourself, what pain would I choose again and again? What truth am I willing to suffer for? What failure still feels meaningful? There, in those answers, is your why. Finding your why doesn't mean escaping the darkness. It means walking into it, eyes open. Nietzsche knew, there is no light without shadow. He wrote, one must still have chaos in oneself to give birth to a dancing star. Your greatness, your meaning, is not born in perfection. It's forged through confronting your fears, your failures, your contradictions. We spend so much time hiding from who we are. But Nietzsche tells us, face your shadow. Make peace with your demons. Integrate, don't avoid, because your deepest power lies just beneath your deepest wound. When Nietzsche spoke of the Übermensch, the higher self, He wasn't talking about some perfect human. He was talking about you, at your highest potential. You, who does not run from pain. You, who transforms struggle into strength. You, who chooses your path, even if it burns. Because once you know your why, no rejection can stop you. No failure can break you. No emptiness can swallow you. You become the flame, not a victim of the world's chaos, but the one who brings light into it. You may never fix the world. It will always be a little broken. But your soul doesn't need perfection. It needs purpose. Nietzsche gave us one rule, one lifeline through the chaos. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. So now, it's your turn. Find your why. Face your shadow. Walk through the fire. And know this. You are not here to escape suffering. You are here to make it meaningful. And in doing so, you become the meaning. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the depths of the mind. If these insights resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the psyche, and share your thoughts in the comments below.